Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of the Elder series. In part 1, we saw the humans out here get completely obliterated, but hang on by a thread. In part 2, we saw them get finished off in their little corner here. All their elders defeated, teamed up on by the orcs and the dwarves. Part 2 ended with the orcs being defeated as well. Bork, one of their main elders, got close to 300 kills during his time, and he really held on as long as he could before dying in a massive explosion, and his kingdom did not last long without him. Here in part 3, the final part, we see the elves owning a good half of the map, as well as the dwarves owning not quite half the map, but a good chunk. And a nice kind of square, too. Very strong formation here. As far as their remaining elders go, each kingdom initially had 4, but now we are left with 5 total. 3 dwarfs and 2 elves. We've got Roberta, Helen, and Helga for Bobopolis, and we've got Donna and Donnie for Odon. All 5 of these elders have mostly spent their time lightly defending, but mostly working in the mines. They've been diligently keeping the economy going, and you can't look down on them for doing that. They've been contributing to society. However, I think their time to face war will be happening sometime today, because we're here to watch this thing go down. Eventually, there must be one kingdom left standing, and currently the elves and dwarves live their lives at peace. No war. I know at any second I could force them to start a war, but I'm not going to, gosh darn it. I want them to choose. No interference from me. The elves have pretty much maxed out their available land. You can see that their population has kind of slowed down. It's still growing quite a bit. And the dwarves also have very much maxed out their land. Looks like they just took this island though, Rhino Island. So I'm curious if any of them will inhabit this desert lava island. It's not the most desirable, I know, but it would be more room for them to expand. And hey, there's lots of stone and ore and gold here, so it's something. We're gonna throw Sonic Speed on here because we are at the point of the match where these things can take a very long time. Not a whole lot going on, not much to watch, and there won't be anything really to watch until someone declares war on someone, and we really don't know how long that will be. We're at year 2800 for this world, although don't be fooled. The actual year is 454. This map was just like 2,000 plus years into its lifespan when we started this. It's been about almost 500 years total, and yeah, it's been eventful. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoa. This is something I was wondering if this would happen. Skeletons everywhere. Scattered around this landmass was little patches of corrupted biome. There's a little bit here, there's a little bit up here, and there's a little bit, I don't know, out here somewhere? Out here, which you can't really get to, but it's out there. So when you touch it, you get cursed, and then when you die while you're cursed, you turn into a skeleton. And they've been living very peacefully this whole time, but it looks like enough cursed people finally died to actually cause a bit of a ruckus on their own home territory. I think no doubt they'll be fine, but that took out like a good 600 or 700 of their own population right there. Is it happening again up here? It is, kind of. Dang, I'm surprised it took this long into the match for this to happen, to be honest. They mostly have been using this against their enemies. They would send their cursed armies over to the orcs, and then when their armies would get killed on orc territory, the skeletons would just wreck a bunch of stuff of the orcs. But since they're not at war with anyone, their people, I assume, are dying of old age while cursed, which is kind of a problem. And it's sort of spreading because once you get a bunch of skeletons killing the locals, who are also cursed, you just kind of get this endless wave of skeletons if you can't out-kill them. Sort of a little bonus detail to possibly balance it out a little bit. They do have more population than the dwarves, but if they keep continually dealing with little squads of skeletons popping up here and there, then that'll definitely slow them down in the long run. You've got the dwarves already kind of catching up on them as they near 4,000, and the elves have been stuck around 7,000 for a long time. So interesting, very interesting. It also makes me wonder how many people that are just out running around in the world on the elf side of things are cursed, because you never know. This guy's cursed. This guy's cursed. Dude, so many of them are cursed. Even Donnie's cursed. That makes things very interesting. Let's go ahead and go back to Sonic Speed. If you see big drops in population, it's probably them fighting skeletons. Although it looks as though they've set up camp out here on the desert island, so that's kind of big for them. But the dwarves have as well. And I genuinely am surprised. Oh, look at this. It's happening again. Whoa, this time even bigger. Oh man, this could be really, really bad for them. They could end up wasting so much of their armies on this. It won't ever spread. We don't have biome overgrowth on, so it'll never spread out of this area, but they could potentially keep wasting population by sending it that way. Look at that. They went down about 700 population. The dwarves aren't really growing either, unfortunately, because I would say this is an opportunity for them to catch up, but they're also not growing either. So, jeez. Yeah, this is going to be a huge problem for them as far as kind of putting a cap on their population. Definitely. Dang. That's it. Bobopolis has declared war on Odon. The dwarves finally did it. They declared war on the elves. Oh man, look at these just blobs. This is about to get crazy. Okay, I also wonder if this will get our elders out of like retirement and on to the front lines. Okay, I know this is going to be happening everywhere, so I want to make sure I'm not just focusing on one. Okay, they actually took this area over again temporarily, because it's not going to last, because they're always going to get cursed. Okay, a dwarf village just got destroyed. It's like this one. Wow. This is a worldwide conflict here. Some elves got dropped off in the middle here. Not nearly enough to do anything, but they tried. It's like this has already been wiped out again by skeletons. If they were smart, they would just stop going over there. But alas, they are not smart. We got elves. Oh man, the elves are doing some big work out here. I say, oh man, like as if I don't like the elves, but honestly, I really like Dawn from the first series. I'm sad that he's currently dead, as well as Bob, but honestly, these are my two favorites. I like the dwarves, and I also liked Bob a lot from last time, and I like the elves well enough. They are kind of OP, but I like them, and Dawn was my favorite from last time, so this is kind of like, honestly, either way this goes, I'm cool with it. I'm not really rooting for anyone, but I just want it to be a nice, clean fight. The elves have so much more population than the dwarves, so if they're aggressive enough, they could potentially make pretty quick work of the dwarves, which they kind of are. But the dwarves are not going to go down easy, especially because once they get close to this sort of capital area, they got to deal with all three of their elders that are still alive, so that will not be a simple fight. No, sir. But man, they made quick work of that front line there, that's for sure. 2,500 population, 6,200. They're still wasting a ton of population over here. Guys, it's not going to change. It's going to keep going like that. Also, they're like flying up in the air. If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you. Some more elves. They sent like 5 elves right there. Not the best plan you've ever had, but I respect it. Another dwarf village was destroyed. This whole area is wiped out already. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. The dwarves have tons of armies, but they're kind of in weird spots. Like, why is this army right here on this tiny little patch of sand? And then why are you guys right here too? At least go this way. You could probably kill all these guys if you wanted. I don't know, man. Oh no, is this skeletons? They brought skeletons over here. Or, you know, they brought cursed elves over here. Dang, that actually was surprisingly effective. Cleared out this whole center area. Brutal, dude. Okay, we're down to 2,200, man. Rough. 6,000. I mean, they're all dropping population. The elves are definitely not steamrolling them. The dwarves are pretty well defended. Will it be enough? The elves just have so many giant armies because they spent so much time at peace. We've seen how they behaved against the orcs with their just massive armies over and over again. Kind of terrifying. But hey, the dwarves have got a lot going for them too. And they've got like adamantine weapons and stuff. So don't count them out, you know? Once they make it to the center area with these 2 hard-working women, it's all over. Where's Helga, right? Is this Helga? Roberta, out here farming. It's a lot going on over here. Elves over here and some elves over here. They're only sending in like 10 or 15 soldiers at a time, which is kind of not very effective, as you would imagine. They also keep dropping them off on the wrong side of the river, which is kind of ridiculous to watch. If you put this army just over the water, you can actually do something. They keep dropping them off over here, and then they keep running over here, and then they go home, and they talk about how intense it was. Oh, whoa, look at this. Whoa, 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 look at this. Okay, they're inching closer and closer to where the elders are. Fear thy Helga. Fear thy Helen. Surprised it's still red. I guess they got 2 tents up here still. Yeah, the elves just have so many soldiers. 1,500, dang, it's dropping quick. Man, it's crazy that they took so long to declare war, and like at this point in the game, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the dwarves were by no means unable to stand a chance. You know, they're definitely giving the elves the run for their money, you know? Odon is not unstoppable, but we're kind of seeing them slowly fall apart because the elves are just so strong and surprisingly aggressive. I definitely feel like the elves are more aggressive than they should be based on what the rest of their perks are, how they kind of repopulate faster. I'm always surprised how aggressive they are. Once they declare war on someone, it's pretty much a non-stop attack. And since they populate so fast, they always have tons of armies to send. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. But the dwarven land is shrinking. Wait a minute. Helga's out here. She's got 10 kills. Look at this. She's got full adamantine. Legendary, epic, legendary. No wonder she's been working so hard. She's been building an amazing armor set for this final battle here. I mean, she could have prevented the final battle by just helping this whole time, but you know, we don't need to be picky or anything. Elves are out here doing crazy work. Dang, where is she at? She's still out here sniping. 22 kills now. She still has her like farming tool out, which I think is hilarious. She's still farming. She just planted some seeds. She is like a warrior farmer. You love to see it. Also, she was working in the mines this whole time, so I don't know why she decided to be a farmer now. But she's just obsessed with working. Looks like she's going home too. You going back to the mines? Helga, where you going? Oh, more farming. All right. We got 2 farmers and 1 miner. Elders. I guess we probably won't get to see Donnie and Donna fight because they've just been out here working on the old farm. I don't think they'll be coming out here. I'm seeing skeletons popping up little by little in here. Yeah, that people getting corrupted from over here and then dying of old age or something over here. The like middle of their, yeah. What the heck, dude? Their homeland, I mean, if the dwarves can hold on for long enough, who knows, maybe the elves will kind of fall apart from the inside. I don't think there's enough corrupted for that to actually happen. Completely, but it's definitely enough to, like, look at this. We keep seeing random buildings just get destroyed in the middle of everything because so many of their civilians are cursed. Yeah, just running around cursed like that. Rip, dude. I think we're gonna have to let it just fast forward for a little bit here because this is gonna be slow. So let's just chill. You can see elves down here doing something, but the dwarves will probably bounce back. So let's just chill for a minute and wait till anything significant happens. The elves are out here with crazy amounts of soldiers, clearing out this whole plateau here. Good for them. Dwarves have this little island. They've got a lot of things that it will be annoying for the elves to take out because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different land masses they're on, or rather 2 different land masses and like 3 islands. So it'll be a little while before the elves can actually catch them in all their little corners, but that's how it is. They've made it like into their home territory here. Look at that. We got, what's her name? Helen right here. It's about to get crazy. Okay, so they're both working here. And then we've got Roberta still on the island. Okay. I have a feeling that this island will be the last thing that the elves destroy because it's tiny and it's got an elder on it. Should be very interesting. Here we go. Big battle out here. Looks like dwarves win this battle. They're pushing further in. Up another elf army. It's just been a lot of slowly losing their borders a little bit at a time. The elders have not gotten into fights yet, but they're getting really close. You can see 2 of them are right here. Elves are getting really close. And then of course this island right here. Elves are getting really close. Dwarves are down to 700 population. Elves are up to 8,000. And yeah, they have been continuously dealing with the like skeleton problem, but not enough to actually slow them down too much. And yeah, it's about to get a little spicy once the elders get involved, but not yet, man. Not yet. Elders are still supplying the kingdom with wheat and I guess ore and weapons and armor, I guess. Down to 600. I don't know how this whole area is still red. I guess they still technically have this bonfire dock up here, but they really don't own any of this land right here, or much of this either. They still have Rhino Island out here doing fine. This has been getting attacked, but just not fast enough. And then looks like they're about to lose this whole savannah area. Elves are getting closer, man. Every day. You can tell the elves are ready to kill them. Like, look how many soldiers they have just all over the place. Jeez, literally thousands all around here, but they just can't quite figure out how to get over this little river here. I guess that's a mountain, but around around the way. They pretty much have to get through here or through the top. There's a couple different ways from the top they can come through. But yeah, they're working their way through a little bit at a time. Definitely not a straightforward kingdom to take down. We've got some easily defensible lands out here. So that's something they've got going for them. Look at this though, jeez. Look at it, they got a little skeleton problem out here too. You see that occasionally someone will turn into a skeleton and then everyone will kill them. Definitely keeping them busy, definitely slowing down their war. We got elves on the other side of the river, but they dropped them off in like this little pocket, which doesn't do any good. Oh, I guess they can walk there, never mind. I thought they dropped them off in that little pocket. I was like, why would you do that? Yeah, they can technically, the elves can walk around through here and up and over, but the dwarves are pretty smartly defending this area the most. Like pretty much all their army that's left is over here. So, you know, they're holding their ground. Roberta out here is gonna farm till the last day. Look at that, 1,300 years old. Full adamantine armor. She is gonna farm until her lands get scorched. Look at this. The dwarves are out here on the offensive. They're attacking right now. They literally have less than 1/10 of the elves' population and they have the audacity to attack. I mean, good for them. That takes guts. Okay, come on elves, figure it out. Go around this way. I dare you. Oh, whoa, this is it. Turn the speed down a bit here. We've got Helen out here. Full adamantine. She's the one that's been making crazy good armor for herself this whole time. 1,300 years old, 2,500 health. She's level 12, 155 kids. And this is it. Oh! She had 2,500 health left. I thought it was gonna be like a longer fight than that, but she died immediately. Dude, she wiped out that whole army though. Okay, and look at the mine that what's her name? Helga has been working at was exploded in that explosion. So now, she has to do something else with her life now. Face the facts, perhaps. She's out here, she's ready. Okay, Helga is officially in war mode. I don't know what that means, but it means something. Pretty much all of the dwarves' original enchanted kingdom has been scorched and taken over. The elves have figured out how to get in to the circle of life. So sad. Okay, how's it going out here? I don't want to miss either of these elders fighting. Helga's kind of defending the kingdom. Oh, we got, oh, look at this. Oh, just archers. It's fine. Roberta is out here still farming. Doesn't care. She'll deal with them when they actually make it to her island. Once she can see them eye to eye. Where's Helga at? Oh, Helga. They're attacking. There we go. Get out there, dude. Make me proud. Okay, she's got 94 kills. She doesn't have that much health, so it's gonna be rough. Also, she's got like an army of kids behind her. Don't they know she explodes when she dies? Oh no, this is the beginning of the end. Oh no, she's at 118 kills already. Get in there. At least if you're gonna do this, take as many of them down with you as you can. Too bad she's got a bow and not a melee weapon. Imagine if she got right in the middle of all of it. Helga, you worked in the mines for 1,300 years. Oh, look at that. They're actually clearing them out. How much health has she got? Okay, she's still hanging in there. Uh-oh, reinforcements. Helga, I want you to be the best you can be right now. Where'd she go? She's hiding in the trees, I think. She's inspiring. Oh, she ran away. Just kidding, she's not inspiring. Don't tell me you went back to work. Get back out there. They need you, dude. Let's make sure Roberta hasn't been attacked yet. Uh-oh. Where is she? Where is she? Roberta, where are you? Sleeping. Okay, sure. Do whatever you want. Helga. There you go, there you go. No, 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 no. What are you doing? I don't think that you're gonna have time to make the bread. I think that your entire kingdom might be destroyed by then. Not trying to be negative here, but it's not looking so good for you guys. Helga, where'd you go? Helga, they need you. Helga. Oh, she's in the middle of it all. Look at her go. Oh man, 204 kills. Well, hey, she got them surrounding her. That will do well for her final last blast here. Although, I don't know, she might. Maybe she'll survive it. Helga, you absolute Chad. Look at you take on the whole army by yourself. You've waited. Oh! Rest in peace, Helga. You gave it your best. Probably took down another 100 with that explosion. There's now no elder defending this main kingdom area. It's all Roberta now. The elves have moved through the mountains. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic to watch. I almost can't bear it. Seeing Bob get killed, Helga get killed, Helen, and Roberta next. When? When will the sadness end? The tyranny of the elves. Meanwhile, Donna and Donnie just like completely ignore the entire war. Their kingdom just sort of commits genocide and they just, you know, they just don't want to know. They don't want to know. They don't want to get involved. We've got like wasteland trees out here from where all these elders died. Bobopolis, I think their enchanted area is gone. It's all down to this now. All right, elves, I know it's a little complicated, but you will have to take a boat to get there. You hear me? A boat is required. Roberta keeps getting hit by that bow. I'm like, you better not go dying from a bow across the water. She'll be fine though, but a bit concerning. Elves have broken 10,000 population. As much as I'd like to say that there's still a chance for the dwarves, there isn't. There's not. They fought valiantly. They've held on for about 1,000 years against the onslaught of the elves, so hey, props to them. They really gave it their best. Oh, is this it? The elves are here? Where's Roberta? Roberta, it's time. Put down your farming tools and fight. Can she kill all these? Maybe. She's trying. You got this. You got this. Oh no, look how cruel this is. There's more of them. Picked up a bow. That might be good. She's gonna clear out this first wave here, but then she's gotta deal. Oh my gosh. How's your health? She's chilling, dude. She's got 3,000 health left. And on for the next army. Oh my gosh. Look, these guys all have adamantite stuff too. They've all got tons of good weapons and armor. I don't know about this one, boys. I think this might be the end of Roberta. She's the only one left on this island that she spent the last 1,000 years of her life cultivating. Oh, wait. Skeletons in the mix. Can that distract them? Nope. Look how many arrows she's taking, dude. How is she still alive? This is incredible. Oh, they just picked up some people. Hang in there, Roberta. She's got 1,000 health left. Oh, they just dropped off more right behind her. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Their entire army is here just to kill her and her alone. There's no one else here. They just keep dropping off more. They just dropped off another boat. Oh my goodness, Roberta. Jeez, what a last stand. That was incredible. Wow, and she turned them all into skeletons. Well, they turned themselves into skeletons. Rest in peace. If she can't have the island, no one can have the island. It's all down to this, boys. Final Bobopolis Island. Been a good run. Oh look, they actually had to come out here and kill the skeleton just out of spite, I guess. The world has been overrun by elves. Good game though. I will say I'm really happy with the overall turn of events. I feel like every kingdom had their like pretty significant last stand. They all had a couple really good moments. A lot of the elders had some pretty good last stands. Lots of them got several hundred kills each. Yeah, I really like this concept. It'll probably be a while before I do this again because I don't really love doing multi-part series because that pretty much means that all my videos for like a whole week or so are just one thing. But, you know, maybe someday we'll do it again. I like it. Here we go. The elves just got dropped off. Probably 100 or so soldiers. Bows and spears, looks like. I think this might be the beginning of the end. Or rather, just the end of the end. Dang, they're on this side too. That's it. You. The king? The king is like gonna be the last guy standing? What's that whole thing about the captain going down with the ship? Why is the king the last one here? And the boats. Don't forget about the boats. And officially, after this boat, I think, Kingdom Bobopolis was destroyed. That's it. That's GG. Elves win. Odon and the last surviving elders were Donna and Donnie. And the final year count, 1416? Wow, what a time. It was the right size world where it was just big enough to where everything happened kind of slowly, but not so big that it didn't happen ever. You know, like we actually reached a point where a kingdom won. Sometimes on these big maps, the war just kind of goes on forever and no one really can push hard enough. Congrats to the elves. Dawn, we will remember that for next time if we ever do this again. And yeah, if you guys like this, you're probably subscribed already if you watched 3 parts of this series. But if you're not, consider subscribing or dropping a like or whatever. It does help me out, and I've been rather pleased with how quickly this channel's been growing, but I don't want it to stop because I took it for granted, you know? So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this. It was probably over an hour or so total between the 3 parts, so quite a long thing. It's like watching a full-on movie at this point. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me know your ideas down below. A lot of my videos come from ideas I got from comments, or at least inspired by comments. So let me know yours, and maybe I'll do it in a video. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.